all fun and games until someone says they don't like your favorite book. I just want to let you guys know, I respect everyone's opinions. Unless your opinion is that my favorite book is trash, then in which case I don't respect it, you're wrong. Good morning, besties. I don't know if it's morning for you, but it's currently morning for me. It is currently 10 a.m. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm Larissa, for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who know, hello. I figured we'd do something really fun today, hurt my feelings. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about getting our feelings hurt? I feel weirdly great about it. I feel like I should explain a little more. But before I explain, let's make coffee because I am so tired. Before I have coffee, I am not alive, you know, not to sound too millennial, but I need coffee to survive. You know what I mean? It's like water. Technically, coffee is water if we're being, you know, it's bean water. Want to make coffee with me? Let me explain what I'm doing while I'm making coffee, shall I? What I'm gonna do today is I have picked 5 of my favorite books. Keep in mind, I have a lot of favorite books. I just picked 5 this time. And if you guys like this, I could do more parts with different books that are my favorites. Let me know. But I was thinking I'm gonna go on Goodreads and I'm gonna read 1-star reviews of my favorite books. I've seen people do this on TikTok and I thought it'd be a funny YouTube video to just get personally offended by this because I take these things very seriously. But I'm gonna do it with you guys. We're gonna go on this journey together. Let me know if you like this and I'll pick more of my favorite books and we'll do it again. That's basically it. What a fun Sunday activity, you know? Y'all, please look at my coffee. She's so beautiful. Just hold on, let me show you better lighting. Hold on, I'm not doing her justice right now. Please hold while I position her in the right spot. Look at her, just look at, oh my God, queen, are you joking? Anyway, let's get this started. Besties, listen, I started this at 10 a.m. like I had told you guys, and then I made my coffee and I went to go sit down and then I started opening book packages and now it's been like 2 hours and I'm just, let's get back to the groove. I don't even remember what we were doing. What were we doing? Oh, reading reviews. Right. Oh, right. I'm about to get offended. Okay, I take my favorite books very seriously and it feels like a personal attack when you say you don't like my favorite books. It feels like you don't like me. Also, since these are all my favorite books, all of these are 5 stars for me. So just know that in case you're wondering. I'm gonna make sure that none of these comments are spoilers. Don't worry, if you haven't read these books, don't worry. Nothing's gonna be spoiled for you. Just letting you guys know, this is all for jokes and for fun. If you wrote any of these reviews, don't worry, I don't hate you. It's just a joke. So first and foremost, I've got All You're Perfect, one of the best books known to man. I don't know how someone's gonna say anything bad about this. Oh, I'm already getting offended and we haven't even started. Okay, anyway, so in case you don't know, this book is about Graham and Quinn. It goes back and forth between their past and their present. And in the past, they are meeting for the first time, falling in love for the first time, and you get to see that. And now in the present, it's been 7 years, they are married, but they are going through a really rough patch on their marriage. So you get to see them kind of falling out of love and falling in love, and you just cheer for them the entire time. It is heartbreaking. It is beautiful. Go read it. No. No, this can't be happening. I did not enjoy this. I'm already angry. My goodness, the entire book was droning incessantly on marriage. Well, yeah, sis, that's what the book's about. Yeah! For the first time, I had to skim through the pages. Oh my God. Jail. My excitement level was decreasing exponentially as I progressed. In fact, the story had insta love. What happened to the intense, passionate love from xoxo novels? I just don't know if I am the anomaly or it was something that the masses can relate to. You are the anomaly. The masses, being me, does not relate whatsoever. I am the masses. I speak for everyone. This book's incredible. Dear book, it's me, not you. You would be correct. I wanted to read something heartbreaking and xoxo is always a great choice in this genre, but this just didn't work out. I couldn't connect with any of the characters and honestly wasn't invested in the issues either. I think switching between before and now chapters didn't work well for this book, and I also didn't like the lack of communication between Quinn and Graham. I don't say that the book is horrible, it is not, but I did not enjoy reading it, therefore 1 star. What do you mean you don't say the book is horrible, but you're gonna rate it 1 star? What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain to me. Explain to me. I don't get it. I don't understand. I get that you didn't enjoy it, but if the book's not horrible, then it's not 1 star, right? It should be like 2. At least 2. Come on. Oh, You're Perfect deserves at least 2. Smiling, but we're close to tears. Nope, nope, nope. So problematic. Plus, I'm so annoyed by people not talking and avoiding problems. You would avoid so many problems in drama if you just talked. Come on. This book was basically about the main character avoiding her problems. It would have lasted 300 pages less if she had talked with her husband. I'm so sick of this trope. Okay, I also hate miscommunication trope, but I feel like in this book, it was less miscommunication and more so like the circumstances caused them to not communicate. So I feel like that was a different story for me. However, I will say an amazing touch that this kind reviewer threw in here is the fact that she said it would have been 300 pages less if they would have communicated, and the book is literally 305 pages. So if they had communicated, the book would have been 5 whole pages. That's a good one. That was a good one, honestly. That got me. DNF. Oh, I'm gonna move on. I'm upset, but I'm moving on. 1 star. I don't have the energy for a review. You gotta respect that. You know what I mean? They didn't have the energy, and they didn't want to waste it on a bad review. They just said 1 star. I don't got the energy. Whatever. So that was a rough one. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Listen. You're perfect. Don't listen to the haters. You're perfect. I love you. Mwah. Anyway, next we've got Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. Oh my God, I love this book. There's no way anyone's gonna read it less than 5 stars. No way. Listen, this book is about Macy and Elliot, and they meet when they are kids. Something tragic happens to Macy, and her and her dad rent out a summer beach house thing. And next door is this boy named Elliot. So she walks into the house and finds him in her closet reading a book. He's reading in there because his house is too crowded. She essentially lets him stay there to read, and they become BFFs. So you get to see the past of them as children, as teenagers, becoming friends and falling in love for the first time. And then you get to see the now, years later, they are not talking. They have not talked for years, and you don't know why. And then they run into each other in a coffee shop. So you get to see the rekindling of that friendship and the fallout. This book is so amazing. This book is my comfort read. If I could pick one book to read for the rest of my life as a comfort book, it would be this one. It has bookshop vibes. They talk about books and they read a lot. They talk about favorite words, local coffee shop. This is the vibes this book gives you. Now let's read what everybody hates about it. You know what I enjoy about this review, right? Hello? Babe, stop. Bob. Down. Anyways, just another cliche read for me. I appreciate how direct that was. She didn't fool around. She didn't have time for nonsense. She just went right to the point. Appreciate that. Not even motivated enough to write an average review. Damn, honestly. If this book doesn't motivate you enough, doesn't motivate you to write a review, I might cry, but it's okay. I'll cry later when you're not looking. DNF'd at 70%. That hurts deeply. This book was depressing, and not because of the emotional trauma the heroine, should I call her that, went through. The whole idea behind this codependent relationship and flimsy storyline had me in a blue mood for 2 days. I was so upset that I ate my feelings and watched 90 Days to Wed. Just a casual Friday night for me. Special snowflake female MC, check. Every other woman is not to be cherished by nice guy hero, check. Bottled up female MC that doesn't talk about her problems, check. Subsequent big misunderstanding, check. That's usually a recipe for a romance-landia disaster. But worst of all, and I'm talking cardinal sin level here, this book is boring. No. She did not just refer to one of my favorite books as boring. Boring. Okay. Boring. Okay. WTH, I just read. You just read a lovely book. The love interest in this is literal trash. I can't believe she settled for him. LMAO. Oh my god. I almost choked on air. I almost choked on those words. I can't believe that just came out of my mouth. Trash? He's trash. How so? Actual tears are gonna come out of my eyes. Actual tears. Listen, Elliot, listen, I didn't say that about you. I would never. With that being said, don't listen to anything I just said and go read Love in Other Words. It is amazing. Don't listen to those other people. Listen to me. I am the captain now. Moving on to my next favorite, The Spanish Love Deception. I recommend this book every chance I get. I recommend this book as much as I breathe. It is just one of the best books ever. It is a slow burn. It's an enemies to lovers workplace romance. If you liked The Hating Game, you'll probably love this. It is about Lena and Aaron. Lena needs a date for her sister's wedding in Spain because the best man happens to be her ex-boyfriend, and they broke up on not such good terms, so she's embarrassed to go alone. And so she told her family that she had a boyfriend from New York coming with her. However, she doesn't have a boyfriend from New York. So Aaron, her coworker, says he'll go with her. And she's kind of like, why though? We don't like each other. But he's like, I'll go with you if you go with me to this one charity event I have to do, and I'll go with you to the wedding. So they make that kind of deal. Fake dating. There is one bed trope. It is enemies to lovers. It is everything. Aaron Blackford owns me fully. I love that man. The Spanish Love Deception. Oh my god, this is so long. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry. This isn't going to spoil anything for you because you're not going to understand it. But this review is really funny. It's kind of a little bit of a spoiler because it tells you a scene in the book, but it's not it's not a crazy important thing. The way they made out just outside a dying man's hospital room, LOL. They did that. Yeah. Hear me out. It's because they were celebrating life. You could die at any moment, so be with who you love. You know what I mean? Kiss who you love, because you could die any second. They were reminded of that, you know? What I have to say about that. I don't know why this book has so much hype. Since the very beginning, it had what I hate the most in books. Endless inner monologue that goes on and on and on and on, and it's repetitive and redundant. I hate DNFing, so I kept reading, thinking it would get better. It didn't. Why is this grumpy sunshine trope? It is not. The hero just didn't have the balls to talk to the heroine, and she was just too busy in her head, in her endless inner dialogue. Eye roll. Anyways, this felt like a cheap version of the hating game. Once again, I'm disappointed by an illustrated cover. At least she didn't DNF it, am I right? I love you. I love you. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. I love you. All of you are lying about liking this book. There's no other explanation. I'm not lying. This is the last time I'm listening to recommendations I got from TikTok. This was just not it. 1.5 stars. Not me being one of the people that's been recommending this book on TikTok. Do you not like that? Or do you just not like me? Wow, that was stressful. I'm sweating. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Wall of Winnipeg and me. This book is about a professional football player named Aiden Graves, or as they call him, the Wall of Winnipeg, and his assistant, Vanessa. She quits because he treats her like shit, and then he comes after her, asking her to come back and offering her a deal she cannot refuse. It is amazing. It is astonishing. It is everything and more. Mariana Zapata can do no wrong. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to vouch for Mariana Zapata until the day I die. Come on, come at me, y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready. Well, this was really boring. Y'all, that's like the worst insult you can say to me is boring. If somebody ever says that I'm boring, it's like the biggest insult. Like you can say I'm annoying, you can say I'm loud, you can say I'm obnoxious, you can say I'm ugly, I don't care. But boring? That cuts deep. And she just said, one of my favorite books is boring. Okay. Okay. I can't do it. I read 200 pages and 90% of them could have been cut because they were all her endless inner monologue about how utterly spineless she was and how dreamy and muscular her boss was. Who edited this book? This must be your first Mariana Zapata book because yes, this is true. It is slow burn and the whole point is for you to really get to know the characters. So there's like a lot of inner monologues in between the dialogues. That's what I love the most about it, but I suppose that that's what this reviewer absolutely hated about it. Well darn. Maybe Mariana Zapata just isn't your cup of coffee. Maybe you drink tea. I drink coffee though. DNF'd 9%. 9%. I'm so incredibly bored and I can't get past the repetitive writing. She says the same thing over and over again. There's that word again. Boring. Get that word out of your vocabs, y'all. No, I don't like that word. I don't like that word. Let's forget it exists. Let's just pick it up. Let's throw it away along with all these reviews. I'm kidding. Or am I? I'm kidding. Am I though? Aiden looks like a robot. Oh my god, that's offensive to me. I still think he has psychopathy because he has no emotions at all. He only apologizes to someone to get something he wants and never thinks about anyone. In my opinion, he's more villain than hero. I love Aiden Graves, how dare you. Team Big Guy, forever. Team Graves. Oh my god, how dare you. I cannot believe I just read those words. I need to wash my mind out of those words. I cannot believe. DNF at 23%. This was so... the B word we don't say around here. And unrealistic. Well, obviously it's unrealistic. It's a book. Go read nonfiction. I'm okay. Okay, we've made it to our last book of the day. It ends with us. I think if you know anything about me, you know I love Colleen Hoover. You know I love this book. So this book is about a woman named Lily, and she meets this hot, arrogant, rich neurosurgeon named Ryle. And she's navigating through that new relationship when she sees again this boy named Atlas Corrigan, who is her first love. So it's essentially about that. Don't want to tell you too much. Obviously there's a plot twist. Colleen Hoover, you know. Search up trigger warnings, but go read It Ends With Us. Let's see what people hate about it, shall we? Incredibly predictable, highly overrated, and full of characters and ridiculous moments I disliked. See, like, that wasn't even the worst thing she could possibly say, and I'm already upset. This book is so home to me. Man, I feel like you just tore my house apart. You just came in, you just kicked it around, and you're like, fuck this house. And I'm like, but it's my house. And you're like, I don't like it. Now it is time for my naked truth. This book sucks. The only reason that's funny is because she tied something that's in the book to her review, and I like that. She was creative. So you know what? Creativity points, A+. Review, F, complete F, Z if I could. I'm not built to read these. I'm not built to read these at all. I don't have sufficient bad words or middle fingers. Let's end it with a really, really good one. Just know. The end. She said what she said. These 5 books right here, they are everything to me, okay? Go read them. I have so many other favorite books, so if you want to see a part 2 to this, if you enjoyed it, let me know. I will suffer more for you guys. And always remember, you know, books are subjective, so just because I like a book does not mean you're gonna like it. With that being said, though, if you don't like my favorite books, you can fuck right off. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Or am I? I'm kidding. I hope you guys have a great day, besties. I love you. I love you. I love you.